We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. To get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Illinois, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield, and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. Makes a quick grab. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Boy, huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently, going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Touchdown, Aggies, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Kicking team out for the PAT trial. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Illinois Fighting Illini will take over. First and 10.
Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking for a man. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M. There was no catching him that time. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawless.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Illinois Fighting Illini will take over. First and 10.
So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Now he's stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Illinois.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the point after makes the lead 8. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
That's good for Fighting Texas
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Aggies line up with a first and goal. First down. We're going to throw the football. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass break up, making sure every yard is earned.
Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for two here, trying to tie the game. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he runs it into the end zone. That conversion will tie up this game.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick dart to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Looks like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed on that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Illinois. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Receiver in motion now. Now here's the toss play. First down and more. He's still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield and pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Now he's bringing it back. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Illinois has the lead here. He reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it here. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He finds his man.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The short completion of the tight end. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, fighting a line on. Still no answer for this offense.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Good enough for first down yardage. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Breaking free at the 35. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Illinois. This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas A&M, 21.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That's caught. It's long. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as he goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Caught by the receiver. Finding some room at the 25. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. Where will this QB get the hook? Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Quick throw to the left. The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes will create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's got it again. Crosses the 25. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looks like he's going to run it. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. On the move now. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, moves out of the pocket, extending the play now. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Looks like Illinois will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Illinois now operating in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Snyder. Looking to scramble. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down, and now a fourth down decision coming up. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Aggies! That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
73, Texas A&M, 35.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Fighting the line will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Love the RPO call because you give the quarterback an opportunity to hand it or take a shot. I'd recommend getting that ball out a lot quicker to give these receivers a chance to catch the ball and have room to run.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of...
Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And it's taken at the 45. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for it.
Ball still out of bounds, close to the end zone. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense is still clicking. Now the try for the two-point conversion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And he gets into the end zone to further cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. Illinois has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking downfield. It's Snyder. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today. Showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Running with purpose. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Coming here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Scanning the field, it's Snyder. He's running out of time here. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Illinois lines up 1st and goal now. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Illinois. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble now. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And then the catch is hauled in. Oh, and he fumbles. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. At the 20. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
To the air, it's Snyder. Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Grinding away with a running game. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, fighting Illini. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. He'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. On the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes a handoff. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched. The line of scrimmage could just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Game is clearly wrapped up, with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Looking to throw. It's Snyder. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Ball handed off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Tight end makes the grab. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They'll fake it. Can he make it to the end zone? And he's brought down short of the goal line. The fake PAT does not work. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The pass falls incomplete as time expires.